we are really literally just scraping the surface right now because someone had said it here before that the gatekeeper model of business where there's certain if you wanted to get into an industry you got to go through this and this and that does not exist anymore.
They don't exist anymore.
It got blown down and it's scary to some people. Some people like gatekeeping. Like I know that I'm in good hands because I work for so and so, and then that's okay and that's nice. But you're only here for a certain amount of time, right? And I don't believe in any age. You know, I used to be like that hard on myself, where like I got to get this done by 30 and this done by 40 and that done by and what and for what and for who?
For who?
Right?
For who is the biggest thing? For who? For who? What are you talking about?
What are we talking about? Right? It's are you happy? Are you can you survive? Can you make a living? Can you provide for what you need to provide for? If you're doing that, then you're doing it.
What are we talking about, right? What are we talking about? And
exactly.
I think the era that we're in right now, it's age. Like we broke down the ageism of the world, right? Where it's like, you got to be 30 and you got to have everything stable. I've seen people that are 40 that have lost jobs, these last 2 years, right? They've lost jobs, and that idea of stability is just out the window.
Yeah.
It's
an illusion.
It's an illusion, right?
Yeah.
Like and I keep talking about this. It's funny enough. I've been thinking about this heavy. Is like, what is stability? Stability looks different on everybody, right? Like, if you can keep a stable. That's why I love like somebody like Mac Miller of the world. I love like artists that talk about like mental health, right? If you can keep a stable mind, then everything around you is super, okay. Like you got balance. Like, okay, I can pay my bills today, right? I can do this. If I don't pay my bills today, shit, come get me later.
Yeah, no.
Come get me later.
Exactly.
That ass, T-Mobile, come get me later. I got bills that's racking up. Come get me later. You can shut off the plan at that point. I don't give a fuck, right? But it's like, like stability doesn't look the same that it looked when, my parents first came in, right? It don't look the same, right? No. People consume ignorance. You know what I mean? Like, we need to start consuming culture and understanding that, like, I'm going to educate myself through culture, right? Like, I'm going to dive in, right? Like, I go, like, it's so crazy. Like, I go down south and I, again, me from New York, I forget certain things that I have in New York that's completely different, right?
Yeah.
Like, I totally forget, but like, it's also the fact, like, you have to have these cultural uncomfortabilities to educate yourself. And that's what I love about being these last 5 years in my entrepreneurial journey, but also my last 10 years, right? Like, it's the idea that I'm able to travel, understand new things, be part of so many different movements, right? And see people's growth over time.